Hello Internet, hello everyone, and welcome to Day 3, the grand finale of our Sounds of Stadia watch-along. You're joining myself, Chris, as always, alongside my lovely co-host right below me, the man of many pixels, Mr. Richie. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. How are you?
Doing quite well. Just finished work again, frantically rushing through the door.
Yep, it's a good job I have a short commute.
Straight into a live reaction. And below him, on his last day before half-term, relishing in the opportunity to just have a week or so off, no doubt, the techie teacher himself, Mr. Tom. How are you doing, Tom?
Ready to catch up with some sleep.
Sleep?
Before that, we got some good stuff.
We've got some good stuff before you even get a chance to do that. Thank you to all the amazing people in the chat already. There is well over 30 of you here joining us for the third day, the grand finale of the good stuff. And again, I keep saying grand finale because that's what the terminology they used yesterday. So I've threw it around. I've been on Twitter a little bit. What does grand finale mean to us, do we think, gentlemen? So far we've had 2 days, 2 5-minute or so videos. Tom, I'd like to go to you first because we didn't get your takes on yesterday. So how are you feeling going into Day 3?
I'm actually kind of excited in a way because I think even though we sort of have a taste of what's to come in terms of a certain demo that might be dropping today, I think the rest of it is completely shrouded in mystery, and we don't really know what else is going to happen. Now, I think the stuff I missed yesterday, the humankind stuff, has been huge for Stadia because it's exclusive to Stadia in terms of it being almost like a console platform, and it's generating a lot of hype out there already amongst the big publications, like within the big gaming media names. So it's looking good. It's looking good.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to check out Humankind yet?
Humankind. Humankind. I did have a chance to check out the Humankind. It looks really good actually. It's definitely reminiscent of Civilization, Sid Meier's titles.
Yeah, certainly.
I caught up on quite a bit of the stuff you guys were doing as well, and I really like the element you threw in there of getting some people from chat, getting them in as the little scouts and the archers.
I mean, we may have lost many of them. We may have lost many of them to expansion and conquering, but no, it was great. We've had a great 2 days. Hopefully, a little bit more from the final one. Expectations in check. Third video, no doubt. Before we move on, though, let's say hello to a few people in the chat. Let's see, a couple of people in there. Dry's there, as per usual. We can see. I don't even know how to say that. Tedus Flaredus. Thanks for stopping by as well. Yeah, nice and quick one. Ashley's in there. Hello. A Merry Gamer is back for Day 3 as well, hoping for some Journey to the Savage Planet. Eugene is in there as well. Stadia Gang. Hype. Yes, indeed. Dan Walton, Joey Malone, all in there too. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. We'd love to see your comments. Lee and Switch Nexus as well, and Ty Kick all there. Thank you for stopping by. We really do appreciate it. If you are, and Sarah White's in there as well. Thanks for stopping by, Sarah. It looks good. And Lee Ellis, everyone's saying hi now. Just so I'll read out their name. Insert random comment name here. But thank you for stopping by. It really does mean a lot to us. And we do bring a weekly Stadia podcast. If you are new to the channel and you're just stopping by for this good stuff and thinking, I like Stadia. I've tested out a few of these demos. They're pretty good. The shit actually works. We do bring you a weekly podcast every Monday where myself and the two lovely co-hosts talk about all gaming, cloud-based things, and Stadia more importantly. We drop that every Monday on the channel, so do give us a subscribe. It really does help with our magical algorithms and gets us noticed. Same for yesterday's Humankind video. That is shot through the roof.
Yeah.
Just like many of the people we killed on the actual video itself. But before we move into the final bit, Richie, we've got 5 minutes. So how are you feeling going into Day 3?
I'm kind of expecting more of the same. We've had 2 days of like 5-minute videos, usually covering like 3 or 4 titles. So Immortals Fenyx Rising is definitely going to be one. So maybe 2 or 3 other titles that we haven't heard about.
Yeah. Are you expecting anything bigger for the finale? You expect maybe 6 minutes, 7 minutes?
Ooh.
No,
pushing the board out?
I think when it's a 3-day event and in Day 3 and the first 2 days kind of were on par with each other, it'd be weird to do something bigger now, to be honest.
Save the best to last, right?
That's what I'd say. Like I said on the podcast, I think they need to make sure that they didn't like spill the beans too much. I mean, a lot of people in the community are already saying that the Cyberpunk news and the Ubisoft news is sort of like completely dwarfing all of this. But what you've got to remember is that but what you've got to remember is like look at what Humankind's done already, and Immortals Fenyx Rising, which is the big new Ubisoft IP. The demo is dropping today. That is not available anywhere else. Nowhere. You can't get that on Steam. You can't get that anywhere.
in a weird way, I kind of feel a bit sorry for humankind because we had the announcement of what the free demos were going to be on Tuesday. We already knew humankind was going to be there, so I'd already actually researched the title. So that was, I never held that against yesterday's show, but it was kind of a bit like, okay, I was expecting to see this, and I've already watched a few trailers and stuff.
Certainly
so I think that leak was a bit of a unfortunate, to be honest.
Yeah, certainly was. Again, it was leak / I think the fact that it was a proper setup, we knew that Stadia would put that publication out there. I can see a few people in the chat as well. Emo will never forget about you. Roman Storborn, Alex all here as well. Lee Ellis, thank you for stopping by. And Sarah's just mentioned that the demo is up, which is why I've booted this up just to have a quick check. Where is it at? There it is. Immortals Fenyx Rising demo, no longer called Orpheus, which we know it did drop on the store a few weeks back now. So here we are. We've got that. And for those of you in the chat who are stopping by now, all 50 of you, we will be doing a first look at Immortals Fenyx Rising immediately after this. So just to follow on the trend of the last 2 days, where we've postponed the video very briefly, we've went for a brief intermission, rejigged some cameras around, and we'll be back. So if you are here right now, ready for the good stuff, hang around a little bit longer after the show, drop out. We'll drop the link in the chat as well for the next video, because this is the game that I'm super excited for. I've had a great time with Pac-Man. I've had a great time with Humankind. Surprised me. I genuinely have an itch to go back and take on our civilization again, Richie, and see if we can expand it a bit further. But this is the title. This is the one for me. This is Ubisoft, tried and tested formula, live now. There's Tom showcasing it on the mobile app as well. And this has got me going. So I'm looking forward to jumping into this one with you two so much.
I'd like to.
This is the one I've been most excited about of the free demos.
Yeah, I mean it's the biggest. It's the biggest title.
Yeah.
Well, with your history of Assassin's Creed and your love for the franchise, surely this has got to be like right at the top of your list, right?
Yeah, it really does. I love the stuff they've done with Odyssey and Origins, with the more mythical elements and the gods and monsters. Ironically enough, namesake aside. So the fact that we do genuinely are on the cusp of getting this, and the Stadia players and people we're all 3 Stadia's founders, and I'm sure many of you out there in the chat are as well, to get this before anybody else, like you said, Tom. No Steam, no PlayStation, no Xbox, no Switch. This is a great get, and I think it will turn a lot of eyes onto Stadia this day specifically, and hopefully a lot of people are going to jump in with all 3 of these demos, get hands-on, and really just see that it works. And all of the stories they've heard, and all the rumours and stuff, and the reality is, if you've got good internet, and you've got some old tech equipment sat around, you can play this demo right now. I've seen a few people over Twitter moaning about, why would you lock it behind a different platform, a different console? And everyone was going, it's not locked behind anything. You literally just need a Gmail account and you're away. So, exciting times.
Yeah, and it's not like no other platform has ever done that. Like
100%. Right, I'm refreshing now. We're on the hour, gents.
Yeah, we are on the hour. I'm also there.
Refreshing. No doubt some of the chat's going to let us know when it is there before us. I've just seen a Twitter thing pop through, but I don't want to watch it on Twitter because Twitter's Twitter and the video quality is rubbish. Yeah, there's the video on Twitter, so no doubt.
So probably up in a second.
Any second now. Come on, YouTube.
Again, this is where they should use the Premiere feature. Yeah, the banner's updated. Yeah. Don't focus on the banner. Get the video up, lads.
Yeah. But you can schedule the videos. Push it live. We do it all the time.
Let's go.
Push it live. Push it live.
Push it live.
Again, there it is. I've got it. 5 minutes 32. We've got it. Let's go full screen. It. You got it, Richie?
Right. Not quite.
It's trying to play itself. Pause video. No,
pause.
Yeah, let's go to that full maximum quality.
Yeah, I get people complaining who are not
Richie, are you ready? Are you ready? This isn't the time to talk now. Are you ready?
I was stalling the time while I keep frantically refreshing.
YouTube, have you got it?
No.
This is the 3rd day in a row, Richie.
If you go on to youtube.com/Google Stadia, it is the top video.
Yeah, and currently for me that's still the Humankind announcement trailer.
Control F5.
How is it that the internet works in such mysterious ways that we can get it? I can feel everyone in the chat's just now gone. We can watch this right now.
I've got it.
We've got it right. Okay, let's go. Remember, I can't hear you because of the audio going out of chat. So we're going in 3, 2, 1. Good stuff.
I'm not going to take the piss out of Chris and he can't hear us.
Welcome back to the final day of announcements. My name is Lamar Wilson, and I'm partnering up with Stadia. For the past few days, we've had some incredible first looks and free games to try. If you haven't tried the demo for Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle, that's an exclusive demo just to remind you, or Humankind Beta, well, go try those now. Well, guess what? We got some more good stuff for you today. I can't wait to show you today's games. You're gonna see some vibrant, colorful games, visit an unknown town, visit a mutating world, and dungeon crawl like never before. Let's take a look.
Some kids just don't fit in. They don't have goals. They don't have ambitions. They don't try at much of anything. Kids like us. Sometimes, someone stupidly believes in kids like that. And when someone like that disappears, when they're taken from your life, you'll do everything, anything you can, to save them. We can't just give up on him, no matter how long it takes.
Young souls. Wow.
Okay, I really love that this game is about saving someone who really cares for you. That's just really heartwarming to me. I'm in. I want to play this day one. All right, let's check this next game out. I want to see.
This could be a strategy game.
Sci-fi, yeah, sci-fi RTS. XCOM. Very similar to XCOM. XCOM. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Well, I mean, figured it out.
Just wait. Just wait.
Okay, wow. I recently got into strategy games, and with this one being a different game each time you play, I'm in. I gotta play this.
Yeah, it's
buckle up. Here we go.
Strategy, RTS strategy roguelike.
But
My
didn't know exactly what
friend.
it was.
How do you fare?
Obligatory Baldur's Gate 3 announcements. Just to remind you, it's still there.
Yeah.
You've heard the news.
Just go back to the one before
They're
Baldur's Gate.
here. Mind flayers.
There was no title card. I
Each
didn't.
parasite they plant grows their numbers.
Reveal truth to the absolute.
And with this new cult on their side,
God, Baldur's Gate 3
we're
is
going to
good,
need
though.
a hero.
That's the fantastic.
It's party time.
Oh, okay, that was crazy. That was crazy. All right, so let's take a look at Immortals Fenyx Rising, where you're on a quest to save the gods from dark evil things. Let's take a look. I can't wait.
See, I don't want the trailer for this right now. I just want to just jump in and play.
Got a week to test it out.
Listen, this isn't even a discussion. I love Greek mythology so much, and I cannot wait to dive into this game. Let's go. All right, guys, listen. Let's switch from talking about games to playing them. You can play Immortals Fenyx Rising for free for the next 7 days, exclusively on Stadia right now. You heard me, right now, by using the click-to-play link in the description. Here's how it works. You just scroll down the description of this video, you find the click-to-play link, you click it, and then you're playing Immortals Fenyx Rising on Stadia. It works with your phone, your laptop, your desktop, even on your TV and your favorite controllers. It's so easy. That's the week of playing the Immortals Fenyx Rising demo for free on Stadia. but there's been a lot more good stuff over the last few days. You have what it takes to play them right now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Stadia.
Okay.
I'll just mute that. And there's your click to play stuff for Immortals Fenyx Rising. And I'll go a bit back. I'll throw it over to you first, Tom. We got some brief games. What's happened with the cameras? Where's everyone gone?
I have no idea. We are still most
still
certainly here.
Huh.
What's Chris done with us?
I don't know.
Is
Why
he hiding us?
I mean, there you go. You're back now. I don't know when. I don't know what happened there. Or when that happened.
You might have accidentally just clicked on one of the Discord problems, guys.
Just
Discord
trying
problems.
to get off the thing. Anyway, aside from Discord problems, I want to try and get the chat back up as well. Let's let us know how you felt that went, chat. We got a hard to spot new game. I think we got one announcement at the start. First on Stadia, we got, which was called Lost Souls, Two Souls,
Young Souls.
Young Souls. I would have got there in the end. Something Souls. Save Our Souls. SOS. Followed up with a new look at a very Richie, like you. I missed the title because it looked like it was just kind of like it just looked like a sentence. Tom, you pointed it, I think, out in the chat. What did you say it was called?
It's called Phoenix Point.
Phoenix Point. Phoenix Point Rising, or
yeah,
something?
Just Phoenix Point.
I've just been scrubbing through. If you scroll, Chris, about 1:49.
I'm just gonna let it play.
It's literally just the words came up on the screen, and you're into the rest of the trailer.
Yeah. I thought it was
wasn't like an end
introducing
card.
it, yeah. And then we got obviously Immortals Fenyx Rising, which we're going to go play shortly after this video. Tom, I'll throw it over to you. So the grand finale, day 3 of the series of good stuff events. Let's hear your thought processes, takes. What excites you out of that stuff?
Yeah, we'll start with the exciting stuff, and then I'll get into the boring drivel after. So the exciting stuff, Immortals Fenyx Rising demo is available now. Game looks sweet. I cannot wait to try it. I will probably be spending most of the evening playing it alongside you doing it on stream as well. Just have the window open, because guess what? That's the benefit of Stadia. I can just do that.
Yeah.
Other games...
And so can you, chat. So anyone thinking about leaving to go play it yourself, you can watch us play as well while you're playing.
I think Phoenix Point is a game that I'm really excited for because I loved XCOM, like absolutely loved XCOM. And the fact that it combines like the XCOM style gameplay and theme, like with it being very sci-fi, and a roguelike as well, that the game is just different every time you play it. Every time you die and you start over. You know, I love that. You know, I already love roguelike stuff. But the one that actually interests me the most is the very first one, Young Souls. I actually really like the look of it. Like everything from the art style to the fact that it gives me that almost like Castle Crashers-esque vibe, but with quite a gritty looking storyline as well, with what I would describe as almost being, do I want to go and say it's almost like Tim Schafer style art? Like slightly sort of like Tim Schafer-esque vibes is what I'm getting from it. But I love me some RPG, and if it's an action RPG, like, yeah, let's do it. Absolutely, let's do it.
Richie?
I'm hoping the combat is somewhere similar to something like SteamWorld Quest, where it's like that turn-based RPG combat. Because turn-based RPGs don't get enough love and at the moment, so we need more of them.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that game, it looks like Young Souls is it. I think that could be a very fun, like, in small indie title.
First on Stadia too. I think I should add at this point though that I did say I was going to talk about the drivel after the boring stuff. I do feel like the overall event was hyped up a little bit too much, perhaps. Like, I don't really feel like... I think the games look incredible, don't get me wrong, and I don't want to be a negative Nancy on this or anything, but I do feel like this could have been an opportunity for a little bit more. But me personally, as a gamer, I'm very happy with what I've seen. Plus demos, you know.
Yeah.
Words.
I thought I'd let you two go first because that for me did nothing, unfortunately. I don't want to be that guy, but two games at the start, neither of them did much for me. Then when we saw the Baldur's Gate stuff, I knew about that. And then I knew... As we're eating into the video, we were getting to 3.5 minutes probably out, and then they kept intersecting again with these lovely people these lovely influencers who they've obviously hired to talk about stuff. I feel like half the video is lost in them just introducing another clip, Baldur's Gate 3, and then as soon as we hit the Phoenix stuff, and then telling us about click to play at the end, we've seen click to play now 2 days in a row, and I really just think in 5 words, should have been a Connect. 3 days should have been a 20-minute, 15, 18-minute Connect for me. Again, great games. Again, first on Stadia, fantastic gets, but as what they alluded to yesterday, the grand finale, and I can see a couple of people in the chat agree with me as well, it is great for Stadia, but their marketing... I don't even feel like I got dragged into hype. I just think two what look at the moment to be like indie smaller games, and then a recap on an early access game. Richie, you've already played hours of already, and then a game we're about to jump into, which we knew from Tuesday now. And again, Immortals wasn't a surprise, but they labelled this as the day one. So yeah, that's just a bit flat for me, unfortunately.
The only thing I can think of is they've looked at the marketing stats, and maybe shorter videos get more views, and that's why they've went that way. But it does feel like this could have been just a 20-minute video. Like,
I do feel like there is something to the marketing there. I do feel like this idea of running it over 3 days rather than one individual event gives that generation of hype, because it gets people talking. But more importantly, it's not just about getting people talking, it's about getting people to continue talking. And I think that's what the push with the 3 days is all about, really. The games are there. We know already. Like, look at the Pac-Man stats. Look at the Humankind stats and the way that that's been talked about already. And now to top it off, again, I'm going to go back to the point. Immortals Fenyx Rising. You cannot play this demo anywhere. People will be reporting about it because it is an Ubisoft title. It is a new IP that every platform will see eventually. Okay, but now IGN will report on it. Kotaku will report on it. All of the big names will report on it. And guess what? That's 3 days in a row that Stadia is being talked about.
Oh, yeah. I understand the frame they've done it in. Yeah. I do hope they do a bit better. I saw a Kotaku article the other day about Pac-Man Tom saying, it's available now. Go check it out on Stadia. Let's hope you can eat other Pac-Men as Pac-Man. And I was thinking to myself, well, if the guy writing the article as a news journalist for games would just click the link and play the game for all of 5 minutes, he'd know you can eat the other Pac-Men. So in his Stadia-based article, I just hope they do a bit more. And I do feel like Immortals is going to push them towards that. And I understand they've broken up over 3 days, but yeah, I feel like the way the Twitter and the marketing accounts have been hyping it up, I just think for a grand finale, I actually prefer days 1 and 2, if I'm honest. Probably 2 feels like my favourite at this moment in time, maybe because my expectations were a bit set. But yeah, for me, should have been a Connect.
I'd agree. I think as a gamer, I think I would have been perfectly happy to sit through a 20 to 25 minute single video with all that content, and I think I'd probably feel a bit differently than I do now. Although I think coming in, this is basically what I expected, to be honest, Day 3 to be. Like, more of the same.
I expected a little bit more. Like, even not necessarily in the length, but I just feel like with all the rumours going around of all like the ESRB rated games for Stadia we get, and again, they announced Jedi Fallen Order Day 1, and we know we've got FIFA and Madden coming, and I don't know whether we got like maybe a time frame or a date, or just some little breadcrumb of kind of push towards maybe bigger titles. And again, the one that's currently up there, the Alien one that looks a bit like... what was the one where you drop in? Helldivers. It looks a bit like Helldivers in some respect, which is a great game, but that's maybe why it's not tickling my fancy, because I've played the hell out of Helldivers. So in Q1 2021, that's not far away, but we'll see. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. Any final thoughts then, Tom, to wrap up with the 3 days of good stuff before we dive into Immortals Fenyx Rising? I'm certainly hyped for that.
Excited. Yeah, I'm super excited to actually get into some of these games, really. I'm kind of glad we've got the demos now. It'll be sad to see them go after the 7 days, because I feel like depending on how much access you've got to Immortals Fenyx Rising, it'd be nice to like just continue with that. Plus, I'd like to know how like save progress works with it.
Yeah,
but I'm
sure
assuming
we'll
it's
figure
not.
that out. Yeah,
With the 7 day demo, I'd assume you're not carrying anything over.
Hey, with Ubisoft Connect, we don't know, but no, probably not. Final thoughts, Richie?
I don't. I've just drawn a blank, to be honest. I think I've pretty much covered everything I thought over the last 3 days. To be honest, I'm with you, Chris. It should have been, in my opinion, a single Connect. And unfortunately, Humankind was probably the biggest reveal we had, and that was kind of spoiled for us
on Tuesday.
Yeah, so.
We'll see.
But I'm looking forward to getting my hands on Immortals. So.
Well, yeah, we're about to do that just now. So, in terms of the overall consensus, then, we prefer. Would we want to see a good stuff event again? Or what? Because again, it's been great covering this and chatting with the community and having people kind of talk about Stadia consistently for 3 days. So it's definitely worked in my kind of realm of social media. Hopefully, it's done a positive thing on the long term. But in terms of feedback, I think
what I've said before is I think they should just get rid of the blog and replace it with like a weekly 5-minute video. I think I don't know. I've just never been fond of the blog as a way of getting the information out there. Especially, it's kind of hidden away unless you're on the Discord or on the Reddit threads. If they just had like a 5-minute video covering the same information in the blog, then that format we've just seen is not actually a bad format.
It's not a bad format. It works.
Yeah.
Right then, gentlemen, should we go click to play then?
Let's do it.
Let's click this link right here. See if it boots Stadia up. Oh, there it is. So thank you to everybody who stopped by for day 3 of the good stuff with myself, Chris, my lovely co-host Tom and Richie, bringing you our live reactions and your community reactions in the chat as well. Thank you to the 50 or so of you who stopped by to watch us. Remember, we're going to take a short break. Tom or Richie, if you could drop the link for the Immortals live stream in the chat, that would be wonderful. And we're going to jump over almost instantaneously to play Immortals Fenyx Rising demo exclusively on Stadia, where we know they've made an island specific for our enjoyment. So thank you for everyone stopping by. My name's been Chris.
I've been Tom.
I've been Richie.
And we will see you very, very shortly. Stay tuned. Don't go away. Well, do go away. Follow the link to the next thing. But we'll see you over there.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Goodbye.
Bye.